delighted to be joined by Coghill here at the Sonny Taylor fight. That's why I'm guessing you're here, mate, to come and support your mate, Sonny.
Yeah.
You're going to make it difficult for me this interview. One word answers.
No, yeah, I mean, spot him, yeah.
We'll touch base a little bit about the fight against Opie.
Yeah.
I thought, my own opinion, I thought you were brilliant. To obviously the first 5 rounds you were dominating. And what's kind of your thoughts now on the fight?
The fight itself, I don't really think much about it.
Do you want us to move?
Oh, sorry, you interviewing as well? You doing it?
I'll be no longer than 2 minutes.
What?
I'll edit.
2 seconds.
I'll take our time. It's exclusive. See how she looked at him. Connor, thoughts obviously since the fight with OP and kind of your overall performance we'll start with.
Yeah. I don't know, it's a bit of a weird one because I felt I performed well. There's obviously things in there that I wish I didn't do. Jumping in a lot. But yeah, probably my best performance. But at the same time, I made mistakes that I shouldn't have made. That's just boxing. You're fighting for 12 rounds, 3-minute rounds. It's a long time to not make mistakes. There's bound to be mistakes, and he capitalised on them.
Just the occasion of a whole as well. I was there in the stands watching, and your ring walk and wearing the whole colours. Like with rankings to your career, that's got to be up there, hasn't it? Sure.
Oh yeah, it's the biggest moment of my life in terms of my career, and when I fought. So yeah, I mean, yeah, probably the best scenario to be in. You don't get a bigger stage than that, do you?
No. And just a quick one on that left hand, that overhand left you landed. How close do you feel you were in ending that fight?
Well, not that close. He was probably closer to ending the fight in the 6th round when he knocked me down than I was in the 2nd, because he didn't go down and he took it well, to be fair. I knew I'd got him, but I just wasn't big enough to capitalise on it. And yeah, I didn't feel big enough in the ring and strong enough. But I want a featherweight. I'm a super bantam. I've always said I've been a super bantam. Maybe if I was a bit bigger, or if the fight was a super bantam, then it made a difference. But yeah, I can't really look back at the 2nd round because I caught him with a good shot, and that's it. He didn't go down. He took it well, and he showed his class, throughout the fight. And I've got to take my hat off to him. Even though I was winning the early rounds, he still hung in there, and he got the win.
Was he as good as you thought he'd be, or even better?
I knew he was as good, and I thought he was going to be as good as he was. But I knew what I could do in a 10-week training camp, working as hard as I could and not making any faults. I knew that I could make it a close fight, and everyone doubted me. Nobody thought it'd be as close as it was, and that's why after the fight people was praising me as if I'd won. But in my head I knew what I could do, and I knew that I could cause him problems. And yeah, so I knew he was good, and he was good. But at the same time, I knew that I was going to be that good on the night.
Just obviously, with what happened after the fight, is something that no one ever would want to go through. Kind of, how have you kind of took it, and how have you kind of dealt with the whole situation?
I'd say positively. I'm here now. I'm talking. I'm walking. I'm here supporting my mate tonight. 4 weeks on, so I'm grateful. I'm thankful to be here and to be well. I'm just gutted, I'm heartbroken, but at the same time, it's not really sunk in as much as I think it's gonna. But I've got great friends, great family, great support, sponsors, manager, Steffi. I've got a lot of good people around me, and they're showing me so much support and love, and I think that's going to help me in my career moving forward.
Just a shout out to everyone that has supported on the GoFundMe and even after, like, how was that been showing, like, even seeing the support of the boxing community come together for yourself?
Oh
and
yeah,
support you?
unbelievable. Like, coming away from boxing at such short notice and not knowing what else I'm going to do. I've not got a job on the side. Boxing was my life and it was everything. So it was took away from me very, very sharp and sudden. So for Steffi to set up the GoFundMe and to raise money for me to set up my new career is amazing, and I've had so much good response from that, from the boxing community, and I'm overwhelmed from it, to be honest. But it's not going to go wasted. It's going to go straight into my future. I'm going to train champions, and I didn't get the British champion, British title as a fighter, but hopefully I can reach my dream as a coach and get the world's first British champion.
So I'm guessing that is the plan then, you hope to become a trainer, and you've also got that...
Well, I say world's first British champion, I must cut that out because I'm good friends with Lewis, and Lewis will be fighting for a British title soon, so I hope Lewis is the first British champion.
Onto your training and your box club and stuff like that, is that kind of the plan now? You're going to stay in boxing?
Yeah, I've done it for 20 years. I've been offered jobs, and as much as like people think about the money and stuff, but it's not the money for me. It's more I've learned something for 20 years. I've gone to college in boxing for 20 years, and I can't just waste that opportunity. And I've just got to stay at boxing now, regardless of what career path, whether it's managerial, trainer. I've got to be involved in boxing. I'm passionate about it. I love it. So that's all I know. So that's all I can do.
Obviously, a shout out as well to Box Club, the gym you're bringing through, the new crop as well in Hull. What's that project been like? I know it's been amazing so far, hasn't it?
So Box Club's basically been, it's not actually been a club as such. When I was fighting and I was training, I was going to Doncaster to train Monday to Saturday, and I was coming home on the train to train. Basically there was a space available on my local estate, and I wanted to train the kids there for free on the area off the estate. So I rented the space out for free, for £10 for the electric, that's it. So I rented that room out, and I was doing every Sunday, I was doing a kids class for all the kids in the area. Now it wasn't really a gym, it wasn't really a club, it was just me doing a session once a week for the kids, giving them a bit of guidance. But obviously I'm not boxing now. So I've got full time to help the kids in the area properly now. So I will be looking at setting up a club and getting a lease on a premises and being full time in helping the kids.
How important have your friends and family been around this situation as well?
Oh, so important. I mean, my girlfriend's been by my side every minute of every day, supporting me, my family, my friends, just helping me in any way they can. But I think a lot of people just feel for me, and they're just trying to do their bit to help me.
Connor, I appreciate you doing this, mate. It's an honour to speak to you, and I really do appreciate that, mate, and I'll be there. I'm looking forward to seeing your next step in your career, mate, and looking forward to seeing what you do next.